this is a weekend vlog for a change. Stick around to find out what I got up to this weekend. Good morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Friday the 20th of January and I'm going to attempt to do a weekend vlog. Someone asked me when I had been putting it out there, what do you want to see on my channel? Someone asked me for weekend or weekly vlogs. And I thought, oh right, okay, I'll give it a go because I'm notoriously bad for talking. And when I try to do a weekend vlog, I end up talking so much that just Friday alone is half an hour. So I am going to try to do it this weekend and I'm going to try to stop myself from havering on too much so that I can just show you a little bit from every day of the weekend without you being there for hours watching. So it is currently 8 o'clock, I've been up, I've done my usual routine, so I've had my shower, I've sorted the washing, I've emptied the dishwasher, I've fed the zoo, I've got Brooke organised, she's away to school, Addie and Adam are away to work, and I have got about an hour left and then we are heading out for the weekend. Not for the weekend, I wish. We're heading out for the day or the morning. We need to go to the animal station in Linwood to get the dog food, that's where we get the raw dog food from. So we need to get that and we need a few things from Asda. And I think we're going to take the puppies with us and that way it's supposed to be a very cold but crisp day and I thought it's perfect walking conditions for them. So I think we'll take them with us and if it is nice enough we'll take them a nice long walk somewhere. I'm not sure where, but that's the plan for today anyway. I'll come back to you when we are heading out. See you soon. It's 9:30, we're just getting ready to head out. Going to Animal Station, Asda and wherever else. We'll wait and see. It is freezing. Maybe go via Costa. Hello, we've just pulled up at the animal station. Jack has taken Hugo in to have a wee wander about. They love it in there because all the smells, there's loads of treats out on display and it's all natural, they just love it. And when he was in as a puppy, the owner was talking to him and ended up giving him loads of freebies because she loved them. I don't know if they'll be quite the same now he's so big. Anyway, we've decided we're not going to take them for a walk because it is -4. It is freezing and poor Clyde is way too skinny and short-coated for that kind of weather, even with his coat on. Eh, Clyde? Hey, what do you think you're doing in the front, mister? So, yeah, we're not going to bother taking them for a big long walk. I am trying to persuade Jack to let me go to the range because I've still got some money left on my gift card that Granny Annie got me for Christmas. But he's like, oh, I'm just off the night shift. I'm like, I just bought you a coffee so you'd be awake. But I don't know, we will see. We did have a Costa, that was nice. I got they've still got the chocolate orange syrup from the hot chocolates, but I didn't want to get a hot chocolate because I'm trying to be healthier. So I thought I want a latte, so I got a chocolate orange latte and the girl was like, really? I was like, yeah, and it was actually really nice. So that is where we're up to. If we don't go to the range, we'll just be going to Asda and then home. Hello Willa, hello big girl. So that's where we're at the moment. That's us at Asda. I've nipped in for the bits that I need and Jack's away in for his because we don't like leaving the dogs in the car on their own, they go nuts. And just while I'm sitting here, I thought I would mention the rewards app that's being advertised there. If you go to Asda at all, even if it's only once a month, download the app. It's free and you scan it every time you do your shopping and it's a brilliant way to collect money for to spend in Asda. It's not like Tesco where you get the club cards and you need to wait for the vouchers and you exchange them all, it basically goes straight into the app as money. And over Christmas I had £75 worth that I spent in Asda, so I got £75 worth of groceries free basically, because I had accrued that amount on the app. And now we're only a few weeks after Christmas and I've already got £13 on it again. So if you're not sure, get it. It's free, you scan it, you get some brilliant deals. Sometimes you get 10% back on the price of things, other times they actually give you cash back on it, and it's a fab app. Good afternoon, it's 2:20. We just got in, put the shopping away. I've got changed into my cosy jammies and I'm about to have my breakfast. I'm starving. So yeah, all I've had today is that Costa coffee. So I've got my porridge here that I have every day with a banana and my pomegranate seeds. So I'm going to tuck into this. I think once I've had my brunch, it's just going to be a chill out day. For the rest of the afternoon, might watch some telly. The American Traitors is on, so might watch a couple of episodes of that. Might do a wee bit of cross stitch, but that's going to be it. So I would imagine that'll be me signing off for today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, I did go to the range. He was a good guy and let me go to the range. So I got a few bits and pieces there as well. Their Christmas sale stuff was laid out a lot better this time than it was when I went last time. So I did get a few bits and pieces, but I'll probably do that as a separate haul because I don't want this video to be too long. So unless there's anything major happens this afternoon, I will see you in the morning. Good morning everyone, happy Saturday. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to come on nice and early to let you know what I'm up to. So yesterday when I left you, I watched a bit of TV. No, first of all I filmed the range haul, just a teeny weeny haul because I didn't get that much, but it would have been too much to put in this video. So I filmed that and put that stuff away, and then I fed the dog, sat and watched a wee bit of telly, did some cross stitch, and then I made dinner. We had salmon with, it was a honey and chipotle salmon with rice and stir-fried veg, and it was really good. And while we had that, we watched a couple of episodes of the American Traitors, which we're not enjoying as much as the British version, but we are still enjoying it. I'll talk about that in a separate video. And then we had an early night because Jack hadn't been to bed since finishing his night shift, so he was knackered. So we went to bed and watched a bit of telly, and through the night Lomond woke me up. He was needing out, so I let Lomond out and I went back to bed, and I was like, oh, I can go back to sleep. And then I was like, I'm wide awake, I can't sleep, why can I not sleep? And you know that way you're like, and because I wasn't sleeping there was loads and loads of stuff going around in my head. But then I realised that I couldn't sleep because there was loads and loads of stuff going around in my head. So what I did was, I wasn't going to get up to get a pen and paper. So I used the notes on my phone and took notes of all the things that I was thinking about and thought, right, I'll deal with that in the morning. And I got straight back to sleep. So there's a little tip for you. If you can't sleep and you think, oh, there's too much going on in my head, just write it down and think, I'll deal with it in the morning. So that's what I did. I got up at 7:30 this morning and I looked at it all and figured out exactly what it was that was on my mind. And it was my YouTube channel. There was so many things that I'm wanting to do with my YouTube channel. That's what was going around my mind. So I have decided I'm going to have a new filming schedule, not filming schedule, a video schedule for uploading. And I'm just about to film a separate video about that, which I'll put up tomorrow. It'll just be a short video. I'll put that up tomorrow, so that'll already be up when you see this, and I will link it in case you've not seen it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's what I'm about to do. And I also have another video that I need to film. It's a collaboration video with JDiction and Resin. So the resin came Monday or Tuesday, I think, and I've been having a wee play about with it because I hadn't done anything with resin for ages, and I thought I better be semi-prepared. So I thought, right, okay, I know what I'm going to do for this video, but I was waiting for a delivery first, and it came yesterday. So it's basically just silicone brushes. It looks like normal paint brushes, but it's not, I don't think. I hope. It should be silicone brushes, which are good for resin because they clean nice and easily. It's not like bristles that get bits of resin stuck in them, or the hairs coming out in the resin or anything like that. So let me just try and get that out of the packet. Right, you two. God, the dogs are going to start playing just when I need to film. So yeah, it's silicone brushes. Ooh, and they're nice and soft. So they've got different heads on them. I think they're meant for like nail art, but they're good for resin. I've seen lots of people using them. So now these are here, I'm going to film that video. So I want it up tonight. I know I'm leaving it a little bit late, but I want it up tonight. So hopefully that will already be up as well, and I'll link that for you. But I just wanted to come on just now to let you know what it is that I'm up to today. And I also, once I've done all of that, if I get a chance, I want to finish the diamond painting that Christine sent me, because I've just got a wee bit left to do and I'm desperate to get it finished. So if I get that finished, I will show you as well. And I think that's about it. Brooke's here today. She's not up to much. Abby and Adam, I don't know if they're working or not. They're still sleeping. And yeah, so that's where we're at. I just wanted to let you know what my plans are for today, and I will come back to you later on. Oh, look at Clyde protecting Roland. It's like, don't you dare go near him. That's my puppy cat. The cat isn't bothering. He's quite happy. Good boy, Clyde. Hugo is so cute with Lomond. Look at him. It's so sweet. Oh, he kisses him. And there's Granny Annie. Brooke has started on her Harry Potter 3D puzzle. Look at that. That's fab.
That bit as well.
So it's like a cardboard version of Lego, isn't it? Huh? That's really cool. Brooke has used the mug that she got at Christmas to make a peanut butter mug cake. Oh yeah, it does look like it's set. It literally took how long in the microwave?
1 minute 45 seconds.
Wow. And look at all the peanut butter. Oh. It's got the ingredients and directions on the actual mug, which is good. Is it too hot?
It's just at the oven, microwave.
Yeah.
Plain. Ow.
Try a bit with the peanut butter. Yeah, the mug would be hot. Cut into the middle of it and see if the peanut butter oozes. It looks like it is oozing. Did you use more than you were meant to?
No.
No?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did you not measure it?
I might keep the box for...
It's on the mug, is it not?
Not the measurement for them. Oh wait, no, those are on the cup. Those
Yeah,
are
they're on the inside. Yeah. Like, try a bit with the peanut butter. Go on, give it a... Ooh.
Oh, hot, hot, hot.
Hot, 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 hot. Is it nice?
Made it all burn in my tongue, yeah.
Yum. Good afternoon. It is nearly 4 o'clock and today has just absolutely flown in. It took me over an hour to film my collaboration video because I'm not good for resin. I've not got the proper setup yet for crafts, like for filming crafts, because I need a proper tripod. I kept knocking the camera over and it was a carry on, and it took me probably double that to actually edit it as well because it was so bad. Sorry about the lightning here. Plus Granny Annie was in. I was blethering away to her for a while. I was chatting to Brooke. Brooke came and made her peanut butter mug cake, which she seemed to enjoy because she ate every single bit of it. And yeah, so it's just been really busy. I've not even had the chance to look at my diamond painting, never mind finish it. But that can be done tomorrow. It's not a big deal. And I have had my porridge and my homemade lentil soup. That's all I've had to eat so far. So breakfast and lunch. I've not even had a coffee. That's a good thing about a busy, quick day. You don't think about eating. So I'm just about to make my jacket potato, and I thought I would just come on and talk to you about it. I know it seems silly because everybody knows how to make a jacket potato, but I found a tip and I did it for my last jacket potato that I had a couple of days ago, and it was amazing. The potato was so crispy, the skin was really crispy, but it was so fluffy inside. So I thought I would just mention it to you, just in case maybe all of the people who are cooks already know this tip, but I never knew it. You know me, I hate cooking, I don't cook. But this has changed my jacket potato life. So I thought I would just show you. So at the moment I have washed it, dried it, pricked it with a knife and covered it in a little bit of olive oil and some pink Himalayan salt. The usual. My oven is preheating to 200 degrees, but the little tip that I found is regarding this, a metal skewer. Apparently, if you put, or not apparently because it worked, if you put a metal skewer in the potato long ways like that, it makes it really crispy yet fluffy. It must be because the metal conducts the heat right into the middle of the potato. So I'll show you what I mean. So like that, I have put the metal skewer in one side, and if you can see, it's coming out the other. And I'm now going to put that in the preheated oven for about 60 to 80 minutes, and hopefully, I'll show you it when it's done, but hopefully it's going to be as good as last time. Like I said, it's maybe something that everybody knows, but you know me and cooking, and if there's anybody else like me out there who doesn't cook because they hate cooking, but does like the odd jacket potato, I thought it might help them. So I'm going to pop that in, and I am going to get on with tidying all the resin away because it's a mess. And I'll come back to you once my jacket potato is ready and let you see if it's worked. Right, this has been in for just over an hour. Let's have a little tap at it. Oh, can you hear that? Oh, it's very crispy. I'm going to pop it on a plate and open it, and then we'll see if it's fluffy inside. Just remember, the skewer will be hot. Don't do what I did and pick it up by the skewer. Ouch, that was hot. Anyway, I've managed to get the skewer out. I'm just going to open it. Oh yes, this is perfect. Nice and soft and fluffy, but the skin, can you see how crispy that is? Oh, I'm going to look forward to this. Don't know what I'm putting on it. I'll tell you in a minute. Right, so I had some of this extra tasty chicken slices to use up. So I just put that on the baked potato. I didn't put butter on it. I put a wee drizzle of salad cream on and then the chicken. And I'm just having it with some beetroot. I didn't heat the chicken up. The potato's hot, the chicken's cold. So what? I'm hungry. It's now 5:10. I want my dinner. So yeah, I'm just going to eat my dinner, watch a bit of telly and chill out the rest of the night. So I will sign off now until tomorrow. See you in the morning. Good morning everybody. Oh, I hate the light in this kitchen. It is 10:30 on Sunday morning. I have had a very chilled morning. I woke up about 7 but lay in bed watching telly for a couple of hours and thought I better get up. So I've got up and I'm about to empty the dishwasher. I've got my homemade soup on, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a very, very quiet day today. I can feel my chronic fatigue trying to rear its ugly head. I'm okay just now, but when I start to feel this, I think, right, time to chill. So I probably won't be in my craft room today. I'll probably sit and watch the telly, but I'll do my cross stitch while I'm watching the telly. It's the cross stitch that I got from New Craft Day. I'll link that video if you've not seen it, and I'm quite enjoying it because it's stamped, so I don't really need to pay too much attention to the counting things you can see on the Ada where you're having a stitch, so that's quite good. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing just now. I'm making a roast chicken for dinner tonight, which will be nice, and yeah, that's about it. It is a horrible, horrible day. Hold on. Can you see out there how horrible it is? It's windy, it's raining, it's just yuck. But in here I have my soup. This is just a vegetable soup mix from Asda. This is my third lot of homemade soup because it's so easy when you get the pack out of Asda. It tells you exactly what to do in the pack. So I put in some stock, I put a stock pot in, I added 600 mils of boiling water, put the veg in. I'm going to bring that to the boil and let it simmer for 15 minutes. So easy. And then what I do is, once it's cooled, I portion it out into my soup mugs, which are these, because they keep well in the fridge. So I portion it out and then I blend each portion in my smoothie blendy thing. You know what I mean? That way it's ready to eat whenever I want it. So yeah, I've made potato and leek. What was the last one that I made? Lentil, that was really nice. I was a bit worried using lentils, but I think I was thinking of the good old days where you had to soak them for 24 hours or whatever. But these ones just, they came in the packet and you just added them to the soup. And this is my vegetable, so yeah. I think I'll have another week or so of this and then I'll attempt to make soup from scratch, but one step at a time. So I'm just going to empty the dishwasher just now, chill out, and I will come back to you later on. I'm back. I've decided to do an experiment. I miss eating apples. I used to quite like an apple, but obviously with no teeth I can't eat an apple as it is. And I really cannot be bothered grating it. Someone said grated apple with cinnamon is lovely, and it is, because I've had it before, but the thought of sitting grating an apple, no thanks. So I'm going to cut it into bits and put it in my blender thing, my Breville ActiBlend thing, and see what happens to it. It might just go to mush. I might need to add like water or something and get like a sort of thick apple juice. I don't know, but I thought I would record it anyway just to see what happens. You're maybe all sitting at home saying, "No, Fiona, don't do that." I don't know. I know I could boil it and then put it in so that it's like, it would puree. But I don't want puree, I want sort of grated. I want it still like an apple, but able for me to eat. You know what I mean? Right, I'm going to give it a go. Let's see what happens. Right, that's my soup been simmering for 15 minutes. I'll switch that off, I'll let it cool. I have basically cut the apple, I cored it, peeled it and cut it into smallish bits, and I'm going to pop it into my blend active thing and see what happens. Right, here goes. Look out for the noise, or listen out for the noise. Oh, I'm scared. Yeah, I think it looks like mush. I'm going to take it out and see how we are. There's actually still quite a few big lumps in there, so I'm going to do it once more. Obviously, if I had juice or something in there with it, it would make it into a smoothie, but I don't really want a smoothie. I want to feel like I'm eating an apple. Like, going to see what happens when I put it in a bowl. Well, good afternoon. Okay, Clyde, enough. Yes, my quiet day, lazy day in the house turned into Clyde. We're fed up sitting looking at the rain day, so we decided to just grab the dogs and jump in the car and go for a run. We're at Morrison's just now. It's just nice to get out the house sometimes. It reminds me of when I was wee, when I was just young. We used to get like that. Some Sundays it was raining, it was windy, it was just horrible, and we got bored in the house. So we used to get a picnic together and go out in the car and just go for a run somewhere and sit in the car and have a picnic in the wind and the rain, and it was lovely. And sometimes as well we would go to a place called Black Ness, and there was a wee beach there, so we would go down and have a wander on the beach. We'd just get all wrapped up and go down on the beach and jump over the rocks and just have fun, even although it was windy and rainy. I miss those days. Obviously I couldn't now in the wheelchair, but even at that, Abby and Brooke would not be interested in that because they're too, oh no, I would melt in the rain. I don't know. The whole good old-fashioned making your own fun thing just doesn't seem to exist anymore. Does anybody else think that? Kids are bored if they've not got something electrical in their hand. Anyway, so I just wanted to update you that, yeah, I was sitting in the house. I was quite happy doing my cross stitch, and then Jack was like, oh, look at the weather, I'm a bit fed up. I'm like, yeah, me too. Come on, we'll go out. So it was good. We're in Morrison's, but we came the back roads and it was just lovely. Yeah. So anyway, I'll catch up with, oh, I did manage to finally get the gluten-free yogurts, the Millionaire, that one, the gluten-free Decadent Millionaire shortbread flavour. I'd seen that on, I think it was maybe Tracy's channel, and I thought, oh, these sound good. So I finally got them. They were quite expensive, but I'm definitely wanting to try them. I'm quite enjoying yoghurt again. That apple that I had earlier was really nice. I put some cinnamon on it, and it was nice, but it was a wee bit meh on its own, so I put one of the, is it toffee apple crumble Miller Lights on it. It doesn't taste anything like toffee apple crumble, it tastes like an apple yoghurt, and it has got little apple bits in it, and I do like it, but that over the apple with the cinnamon was really nice. Anyway, I'm havering, so I think we're just going home from here because it's about 3 o'clock and we still need to feed the puppies and I need to get the chicken in the oven, so I think that will be that.
10 years later.
So Brooke is about to, do you want me to get it? It should peel off. Oh no, Brooke is trying to make a hot chocolate. It's it's a Harry Potter one that you got for Christmas, and they're supposed to be colour changing. So that's Slytherin, that's green, isn't it? So would that change to silk grey maybe? Isn't it grey and green, Slytherin? Do you want me to get it? We're never going to find out at this rate. Not before my dinner's ready. I've only got 2 minutes before I need to do the next bit. Give me it! So it says to add 2 tablespoons.
I swear, if I'm going to all this work and I don't like it.
I bet you anything, the whole bottle was 2 tablespoons. Just have milk in there. You are supposed to do it with hot water, but Brooke likes her hot chocolate with milk. I bet you anything that's the whole thing.
10 years later.
There's more on the worktop than there is on the blooming tablespoon.
I think we only need to do like half one.
Ooh.
It looks blue.
It does. Right, give it a stir. I need to cut my chicken. Don't think it's changing colour. Maybe the milk's not hot enough. Has it gone from green to blue maybe?
What would you do?
Because look at the colour of that. No, it is about the same. That's bizarre. Maybe it is because it's milk and not water. No, what you should do, you should boil water and put the rest of it in the water and see what happens.
Too much effort. Make a Cadbury's hot chocolate.
After all that, she didn't like it.
Then we'll do a Cadbury's hot
Just
chocolate.
go for Cadbury, why not? And here is tonight's dinner. So I've got a roast chicken there, a few roast potatoes, 2 Yorkshire puddings, Mediterranean roasted veg, and some gravy. Oh yeah, we'll tuck into this now. The dogs are loving it. They love roast night because they get the leftover chicken in their breakfast in the morning. Eh, you're like, I can smell chicken. I can smell it. Good morning. It is now Monday. Last night we decided to binge watch the last few episodes of The Traitors US. So it was the back of 10 before we went to bed, and that's like the middle of the night for us. So I decided just to wait and close off this vlog this morning. I have got no idea what this weekend vlog has been like or how long it is because I've not started editing it yet. I'm hoping it'll be okay, it won't be too long for you, but I'm not sure whether this is the way forward or not. So let me know in the comments below, would you like to see a weekend vlog now and again, or should I just stick to the daily vlogs? Let me know what you think. Well, not daily, but just a day in the life vlog rather than a whole weekend. I think a week would be too much because I just haver. It would be about 3 hours long if I did a weekly vlog. Anyway, I'm going to head off now, so I hope you have enjoyed this. If so, do hit that thumbs up button for me, please. It takes 2 seconds. And subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you would want more weekend vlogs or to stick to the day ones. Stick to the day job, Fiona. Yeah, and I will see you in our next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.